Welcome Rocket Nation to our second installment of the Rocket Video Edition. As usual, I'm your host Christian Adams, known to most and many as Rocket. Here I have my second guest, my comedy mentor, a good friend of mine who's also a writer, Mr. Ken Van. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a comedian. I like to do characters. I have a not gay cowboy and homeless guy, and it's a lot of fun. You know, I feel like sometimes when I'm myself on the stage, you know, it's not so great. But a gay cowboy, he can tell tall tales, silly stories, and it's okay.
All right. What is it about comedy that allows you to do the things you do? What is it about comedy that you enjoy the most?
I like the laughter of the crowd. I've been a showman my whole life. I played the piano in a band and led singing at church. I was in plays. I've been in front of, 2,500 people, doing a play. I like that. I just like being out there in front of the people, entertaining them.
Now, you're known to perform in mostly a lot of different venues throughout Michigan. What are some of the best places to perform stand-up?
Ridley's. Ridley's, and honestly, Showcase in Ann Arbor rocks. You get all the students in there, you get the more intelligent crowd because you're in the university. And I say intelligent, I mean people who are more aware of what's going on, and so they get more of your jokes. So I like those too. Joey's is great too. So yeah, they're all great, all three of those.
I remember when we first met, I believe it was about a year ago at Laugh Tracks, where I would come in and you would have a comedy writing session that would help other comics perfect their jokes. What were some of the best attributes when you first started that?
I think what was great about it is that it got everybody writing again. Because a lot of times, you start performing your own material that you've written and it gets old to you and you forget how to write. When you get in a group of 6 other people and you throw out a setup for a joke and 4 guys go, oh, here's a good punch, and now you got 4 punches to think about, you're going to write a lot of material that way. You're going to get a setup and a punch and probably another punch or a tag, and that works great.
Definitely. Now, since you're also known as a local comic, who are some of your favorite local comics that you enjoy today?
Bill Bouchard is hilarious.
Definitely.
He was Metro Detroit's Comedian of the Year, and he well deserved that. He's just he draws you in, you know. But by the end of the show, you know Bill.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And also I like Bob Phillips as well. He has some great material, and so yeah, those are probably my 2 favorites.
Who did you enjoy watching growing up, and who do you enjoy watching today?
Red Fox, always. 100 years, Red Fox.
Yes.
Just hilarious. Yes. I like the burp and fart jokes. I do. He's hilarious. Sanford and Son, he was great. And after I saw him on Sanford and Son, I started watching some of his stand-up, and it was just hilarious.
Now, besides Sanford and Son, were there any other favorite sitcoms you enjoyed from the old school up until today?
You know, I like John Ritter in Three's Company. He was great. I mean, it was best with Suzanne Summers because she was hilarious as well. But Three's Company was funny. I was a little kid and I was watching that and I got it. It's like, oh, he's supposed to be gay. Oh, that's pretty funny, you know. Mr. Roper didn't like that, you know.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that's pretty common, you know. So yeah, I like Three's Company.
Now, I see that you have a website called comedyonline.com.
Livecomedyonline.com. What it is a website where I take open mics that we've had, you know, comedy shows that we've had, and I videotape them. I put them on livestream.com, and then I've linked it to my website, and people can go there. There's a library of videos that they can watch live comedy, local comedians doing their routines, and some of them are great. Some are growing, but they're all entertaining.
Absolutely. Now, I've been in the comedy game since the summer of 2008. What type of advice would you give comics like me and other comics out there that are probably been around for about a few years and still growing today?
Writing sessions. find writing sessions and get out there, because there are people who just have a different take than you do. They look at life differently, maybe not better, but differently, and that makes you a bigger person, smarter, wiser, as it were, and you learn how to write comedy. And watch the big boys, watch the Larry the Cable Guys, watch the Seinfelds. You know, don't do what they do, but learn what they do.
Absolutely, absolutely. Final question. Are you looking to branch out or just maintain stand-up comedy from here on out?
I'm very specific on that. I want to take my Not Gay Cowboy, Dick Dover, the Not Gay Cowboy, and I want to take that and get a sitcom going out in LA. That is the main goal, because I think that is where I have the most potential. So yes, that's my next strategy. I want to run some competitions, some live comedy competitions, local, because it's nice to be around all the comedians, but I want to go to LA, and I want to get a sitcom that I've already written the pilot for.
Wonderful, wonderful, excellent. Well, thank you for allowing me to interview you, and thank you for your time. This is my good friend, comedy mentor, comedian, writer Ken Van. I'm Christian Rocket Adams. This has been another installment of the Rocket Video Edition. We'll see you guys next time.